Als Designer interessiere ich mich eigentlich schon immer hauptsächlich für den Zusammenhang zwischen Kultur und Umgebung und welchen Einfluss das auf die Gestaltung hat. Heute werde ich an einem Workshop teilnehmen, wo ich über die indigenen Völker von Kanada lernen werde. Wir werden den Mokassin machen und da freue ich mich jetzt drauf.
In Manitoba, there's 5 different linguistic groups here. I am an Ojibwe. I'm from the south of Manitoba. My husband is a Cree and he's a chief in northern Manitoba. I first learned to make moccasins when I was in my late teens. Had an elder that taught me the basic steps of making a handmade pair of moccasins. I just love making stuff and I just seen this woman making them and I wanted to learn. We just trace the foot. We'll just shape it from here. Now you want to find the center of the foot, so you got the top there, and then you fold it again. So the pattern is the same on each side, but once you wear it, it will stretch and conform to the foot.
So the more you wear it, the better it will fit.
Exactly. And it's really important to keep the pen straight up and the same thing with that, to just trace it.
Ja, also jetzt hier beim Ausschneiden merke ich schon irgendwie diesen positiven Effekt, kommt in so ein Stadium der Meditation.
If you look at the different groups in Canada, they all make different kinds of pattern based on what's around them. So flowers are something that is very abundant and it's easy to see. It puts a sense of pride in people's lives. They used to tan their own leather, done in the river so that the fur came off, and ash. That kind of leather lasts forever.
Forever, yes.
Moose hide is very good for this kind of shoe that you wear outside because it's very tough. Buffalo was very abundant in the past and that kind of hide was used quite a bit.
In honor to the animal, they used the whole animal. Was that an important aspect of it, or?
That's still practiced today. When you have hunters that go out and hunt, they will leave parts of the animal there for the animals to eat. And even in prehistoric time, you would find that people wrapped their feet in fur or the leather from the animals. The handcrafted product, like mucklucks and moccasins, were actually a dying art. Manitoba mucklucks started their factory. The owner wanted to pass that skill to others, so he started up a story boot school. I taught my daughter, and now she teaches in the story boot. So, you know, it's like I'm very proud that I know and that I could pass the skill on, that the skill will stay alive. Everybody wears the moccasin, and we see a lot of the movie stars wearing them now, like people like Kate Moss. It's actually a really fashion statement now.
So, jetzt wird hier die Zwischenlage eingeklebt. Die wird nur fixiert, sodass uns die beim Nähen nicht verrutscht.
Do you know, when you're looking at making a pair, once you know the basics of making a pair, then you can adapt them to whatever you want them for. You would design it the way you want it for that particular activity. So some people make boots just for snowshoeing. Some people make them just for leisure wear. So the designs are all different. If you look at the Blackfoot or the Cree or the Ojibwe people, they all have slightly different patterns for making their.
And how was that in the past? Was it the man or the woman who was making the moccasins?
It would mostly be the women, but as time goes on, men started doing these kinds of things as well.
Okay. Seit 6 Jahren versuche ich jetzt Mokassins zu machen und jetzt habe ich das innerhalb einem Tag hier geschafft. Natürlich mit großer Hilfe, aber trotzdem habe ich jetzt ein paar Schuhe an und die sind wahnsinnig bequem. Jetzt schauen wir mal, wie das sich läuft. So, wenn ihr jetzt Lust habt, noch mehr von meiner Kanada-Reise zu erfahren, schaut hier.